Hello everyone, Lenka Katsua. I am so excited that you are here and with what I'm about to show you in a minute. People are literally blown away when they see what's happening. So I am really excited. I can share with you as well because this is far the biggest thing I have ever done. All distractions aside, and for next few minutes, give me your full attention and focus on what I'm about to show you. So let me show you my screen. So let's get started. This is me, but let me tell you, I had not have this kind of results the first day that I have started. So why are you here? You are here, you took the action and came to this video because you are interested in how to make money online. You are unemployed or looking for another income stream. You are tired for working for someone else and you want your own business. You have dreams that you want to reach. You want to spend more time with your family, travel, or you are already experienced in online businesses or as a network marketer and you're looking for the right thing to work on. So who am I? Lenka Katsua. I was born and raised in Czech Republic, right now living close to Prague. I'm a mom of two little children, they're 3 and 5, boy and a girl. I have quit my job in 2008. I have actually been promoted in a bank to financial advisor for VIP clients. Friday night, when I accepted, was announced. Monday morning, I quit. And I knew that was the best decision I have ever made, never looked back. And a few weeks later from that moment, I did start my online marketing journey. That was October 2008. I also own small digital marketing agency in Prague, very small right now because I focus on online home-based businesses at this point. And let me tell you, it was not easy. I had no clue what I was doing so many times, but I have learned a lot throughout the years, paid coaches, mentors, courses, tons of them, and I implemented everything that I today teach. I did do myself. I've tried it, I tested it, I've mastered it, and today, when I have that experience, it's my huge passion. I can teach to others how this business can be done. So throughout those years, I have helped hundreds of business owners and brands to build their online presence and to position themselves on the market. I've learned how to monetize social media from the leaders in the industry, and I was able to mentor others to do the same. I have always quit as a network marketer. I did try a couple times, but I have never actually even started. It was such a short experience. I've always quit. That was not for me. But online marketing, online businesses, that's what has changed everything for me. And let me tell you, I was really struggling. Even when building the empire, building the brand, 2 years ago, I've actually switched from the local Czech language brand into an international one in English. So I have started from zero again. And for some reason, I did not get the results for such a long time. I had no clue what I was doing wrong because it was successful over here, but I couldn't get that breakthrough outside. I was doing something wrong. And today I know what that thing was. So I can tell others to prevent exactly steps what they need to take in order to make any business work. So here's a little bit from our family album. And let me tell you, I understand that any beginning is not easy. Having your own business doesn't guarantee anything if you don't put in the work. You need someone who's really in trenches with you, who runs with you, who is doing the same thing they're telling you to do. That way you know that it's working. And trust me, even having my own digital marketing agency, that was not freedom. Even though I was working my passion, my kids did not have me. I did not have that time. I had to be on our client's schedule. They wanted a meeting, they wanted a call, I had to go. There was no question about that. So I was working so many hours a week and actually earned such a small percentage from what I earn and can earn today. So what's successful business to me right now? I can work on the hours that I want to work. I can keep myself healthy, get enough sleep, be with my children, do what I want with who I want, and actually have time, health, and finances to live the life that you want. So why many entrepreneurs struggle online? Well, among companies don't teach effective online marketing strategy. They are so old school, telling you to build your hundreds friends and family list, to call everyone you know, prospect anyone within 3 feet of you. That is not how it's done. You will work yourself crazy. That's why so many people cannot get results, okay? And that's just the networking part. It's network marketing. Where's the marketing? That's just networking, okay? So you need to have a plan, marketing plan, business plan, and action plan. You need to know exactly what to do, have your daily method of operation, money producing activity steps every single day. If you follow those, you will get results. It's absolutely unbeatable if you follow exactly what you're supposed to do and have these action steps. Another thing why many entrepreneurs struggle is they lack the skills. They don't have the skills to grow any business. And if they dig into trainings, they feel overwhelmed because so many people are telling them to do hundreds of things, and there is just not enough hours to do everything. They are frustrated with the lack of result. Can you relate to any of these? Did you ever felt like that? Overwhelmed, frustrated, demotivated. You have no idea what to do now, why it's not working. Well, I can show you how to really simplify everything, give you the steps, show you what to do, how to do it, and you can do it with me, right next to me. If you're ready to work the business and if you're ready to make that change in order to reach those goals, those dreams that you have, if you're ready to put in the work and really follow and run with me, I'll run with you, okay?
So hi everybody, and thank you for joining. My name is Millie Walker. I've been doing this business now for just over 2 weeks, and it has been the most phenomenal time, honestly. It's been like a whirlwind. It's been so much fun. Very busy, but busy's good. I've been working for myself for the last sort of 3 or 4 years, and I've been working in network marketing companies. And network marketing is basically sharing what you love, sharing what you're excited about, and helping people do the same thing, and you get rewarded for it by being paid, which is awesome. So I've been doing this now for a while, and Gareth and I have been friends for about 3 years, and we've just been chatting it backwards and forwards, both in different companies, but we've gotten to know each other. You know, we're like brother and sister, 100%. Love him to bits, I really do. And I've always been interested in ARIIX, this business we're doing, this incredible company. And I've been looking backwards and forwards, but in my previous companies, I was one of the top earners in the UK. So it was very difficult to walk away from what I was earning and getting a residual income, which basically means I could take time off and still get paid. So most of you are probably thinking, oh, I hate you straight away, because it's like, what? But I worked really, really hard to get to that point. I really did. And literally a couple of months ago, Gareth sent me a 2-minute video, and it blew my mind. I watched it, and it was about the H3. It's all about changing your habits. So being healthy, being happy, and creating habits. And I watched this video, and it just completely blew my mind. It really did. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry. It completely blew my mind. And do you know what? Without knowing anything really further, I said, let's just do this. And I walked away from a 4-figure a week income from my last company, because you can always make money. That's my motto. You can make money anywhere, but you've got to be happy ultimately. And if you're not happy where you are, the happiness has to come first, and everything else follows. So jumped into this, and it's been crazy. We're literally global now, aren't we? You know, and we've got an amazing team in Canada, the USA, Czechoslovakia, South Africa. We are literally getting those going, and the UK as well. And it's just like, I have to pinch myself. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, give my head a wobble. Is this happening? And this can happen for anybody. So I'm gonna introduce you to Gareth, and I want him to tell you a little bit about himself, and just explain a little bit about this incredible company that we've got. And Gareth, he's a network marketing legend. So he's been in the industry for a few years. He was very similar to me. He walked away from a residual income from a previous company because he also saw the vision in ARIIX. He basically saved lives for a long time. So, you know, he's a soldier. And he's going to tell you all about it. But yeah, just thank you so much, Gareth. Honestly, I can't explain. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. So yeah, forever grateful, buddy.
Oh, mate, no, thank you very much. Really, honestly, it's an absolute honour and pleasure to be able to work with you now as well. You know, it's been a long time coming. It really has. And it's that old classic saying, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. And it really does, guys. You know, people give off energy. All right. And over time, those energies collide together. And what's happening now is an absolute force of energy, which is about to explode. Okay. So I'm going to do something completely different tonight. I'm not techie whatsoever, but I'm going to try and see if I can share a screen and bring some slides up, guys. So just bear with me. And we'll see if I don't blow things up, because I'm used to doing that. Okay. Okay, so can you give me a thumbs up, guys? Can you see the screen? Yeah? Excellent. Okay. So welcome to ARIIX, the opportunity company. And pretty much exactly that's what we are, guys. We're an opportunity company. Now, an opportunity is a set of circumstances that you can utilize to achieve a goal, whatever goal that may be in life, okay? So I just want to share a little bit about my story. Going back to when I was a young, at the age of 16, I joined the forces. I spent 15 years with commando forces, and there's a few pictures there. I've been all over the world, served in Bosnia, Iraq, Afghanistan, Northern Ireland, been to the Arctic, the desert, the jungle. I absolutely had an amazing career, 15 years worth of service. I got to a position of sergeant. I did 2 years with the Army Physical Training Corps, and I absolutely loved it. I really did. But it got to a stage in my career where I needed more of a challenge. I've done everything you could think of. I've done all of the arduous courses, or the Gucci courses that we used to call it. And for me, it was time to move on. Because I attained my fitness qualifications, I had a passion for health and fitness. I then decided I'd go and give it a go to be a personal trainer. And, you know, at the time I was married, I had bills to pay, a mortgage. And I quickly realized that actually it's a hard world out there. It really is. And as a PT, some of you guys might be able to relate to this. You've only got so many hours in the day for which you can work and obviously achieve so much money. You're capped as to what you can earn. And I struggled, I really did. So for me, I took the next available best option for me, and I took up a position as a bodyguard. I served in Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan as a close protection officer. There's a few pictures there of me in Baghdad, Abu Ghraib, on the Syrian border as well. And the guy you see at the bottom isn't a well-known lad that we know called James Lavelle. It's actually the Deputy Undersecretary of Defense, a guy called Paul Brinkley, whose direct boss was Barack Obama. So this was the guys that I used to look after. And I traded time for money for 9 years. I did this job for 9 years, going back and forth. And literally over that time, I started to grow apart from my family as well. We'd had children by this stage, and it just became very hard to maintain a really good, healthy relationship, as also trying to earn and provide for the family. So, you know, luckily for me, I found a network marketing company. Now, if you don't know what network marketing is, guys, it's big business, all right? As you can see there, McDonald's, the golden M that you all know of, all right, generates $28 billion a year. That's huge, you know, and you know how big McDonald's is. In fact, you know how big the people are that consume it, right? You know, it's massive. But then when you look at the music industry as well, $15 billion, network marketing generates over $178 billion a year, all right, and growing. It's probably exponentially, it's more than that. It's like 200 billion now. It's huge, okay? And as you can see there, guys, when you provide value, all right, and you can leverage consumer trends, you will make money. It's as simple as that, okay? Somebody's right on my screen. Hopefully nothing rude. Okay, I don't know who's doing that, but good effort, okay? And how we do that, guys, is with a thing called the brand strategy, all right? And what that allows us to do is capitalize on key consumer trends. It gives us something that's relevant, competitive, and profitable. Three big things you look for in business, all right? But what's great about it is it allows us to diversify our product range and broad spectrum of business. In other words, we're not just channeled to one thing as I used to be, which was health and nutrition. We now have extra brands that helps us to allow us to flourish as a business, okay? So if you look at that picture there, imagine ARIIX as a shopping center. And then inside that shopping center, there's lots of different shops, okay? That's effectively how we utilize and market our company. You know, we use unique and high quality products which meet consumer demands, okay? But it also allows us to make business within different networks or markets, from health and nutrition, weight loss, water and air purification, essential oils, skincare, you know, the list goes on, guys. And this stuff is high quality graded nutritional supplementation. ARIIX is a toxin-free company, so whatever you put on your skin, okay, it's not a barrier, it's a carrier. So very, very, very conscious of that. So ARIIX support everything that you consume, what you breathe, what you drink, everything that you do to allow you to minimize the amount of exposure you have to all of the nasties that are causing major concerns of today. Okay, now another great thing about the company is we're actually absorbing other network marketing companies because they've seen the vision of what ARIIX has, and that's to disrupt the industry and change the industry forever. Okay, because you know we're a very ethical company, and we believe that if you're the guy or girl on the ground doing the work, you need to be supported 120% in a legal binding agreement that protects you as a distributor, okay? And that's what ARIIX are doing. It's attracting so many leaders from other companies. Now we've got Envy, which is an Australian jewelry company who have now become part of the ARIIX family, and also Nucerity and Skincerity as well, which is an absolutely incredible skin line care system. And that company has also been absorbed into us because of our effective network marketing compensation plan, which we'll talk more about in a second. Okay, so this is what's exciting a lot of people. We have a thing called H3, which stands for health, habits, and happiness. Now, what's great about this is we've been allowed to formulate a brand and introduce it into ARIIX to support alongside some of our amazing brands, our products, okay? So we've got this booklet, which covers 7 fundamentals, which really help to increase productivity in your life, whether that's on a personal or a business level, okay? Or even relationships-wise. But it allows you to understand that those 7 fundamentals, scientifically proven, all right, will really help give you guys the best results possible. It covers things like hydration, sunlight, movement, MOA, which is our flagship product, gratitude, execution, reflection. Now, this is a great concept because not only now do we have it for our product brand of nutrition and supplementation, we now have it for fat loss, which is H3 Transform, and we'll soon bring out H3 for kids as well. And that's going to allow us to sort of implement all of this stuff together into the homes with families to really help educate not just the families and parents, but the kids as well on the importance of disciplines and health and wellness as they grow up through life. So that's huge, guys, okay? Very exciting stuff. Now, imagine going into Boots and then you buy some products, whether that's your hairsprays, your shampoos, conditioners, and you spend £30. But then Boots go, it's £30 vouchers for Thomas Cook, all right? With ARIIX, we now have access to the same server that is owned by Expedia and Priceline. What that means for us is we get worldwide wholesale travel, whether that's hotels, hire cars, cruises, weeks away, weekend stays, activities. Every time you spend on your platform, whether it's through product purchase, even including postage, or your clients do, you get that back pound for pound to use on the cheapest travel platform available, which is amazing. Whatever you spend, you recoup in your rewards bank, and that is used to offset the cost of amazing holidays all around the world, okay? And wait till you see the videos that we've got. If you're interested in that, certainly reach out to the person that's invited you to this call, guys, and take a look at what that entails. Okay, so who are these guys? It's not the cast of Friends, that's for sure, okay? Now, this, what you see here, is our amazing management group, okay? You've got Dr. Fred Cooper, the guy in the middle with the extremely large cranium, obviously because he's a very brainy guy. He's a doctor and a mathematician. This guy is a genius, okay? He has not only created marketing plans for different network marketing companies, he has created the award-winning, voted #1 highest paying compensation plan in the industry, which we have, okay, ARIIX itself. This guy is well known around the world. He's just won awards in China, and he's been flown out there specifically to be awarded and recognized in the Asia community as well. That is huge, it really is. You've got Deanna Laxon down there. or as I call her, Diana Tickapad, that's my surname. Another amazing woman. She's the Chief Product Officer who creates all of our products. She has stood at big company events and called out companies, health and wellness companies, because they say that they are health and wellness, but they put nasty ingredients, okay, which have been proven to cause nasty things in the body over time. She is the woman that is dedicated to ensuring that all of our products are toxin free. You know, this woman lives and breathes health, nutrition, everything you can think of. Nothing bad goes into our products. There's no expense spared. She goes all around the world to source the most potent, highest ingredients, which are formulated and placed into our products as well. So this is huge, guys, okay? Mark Wilson there, he's our president. This guy's took 2 companies to over $1 billion, one of which his most previous was Melaleuca. Now, what's special about these guys is they all left the previous company called USANA. And the reason for that is because one evening he was called, Dr. Fred Cooper, into the office and told, you need to go now and change the marketing plan, okay, because it's going to improve or increase our profits as a company. But Fred realized that overnight, this would also destroy hundreds of thousands of businesses, people that have built from scratch, families and so on, giving up jobs to build a business, only to have the rug pulled from underneath them overnight. So with that, these guys left that business and they formulated ARIIX, which means gold in Latin, okay? Now, the reason they've done that is because they want to protect not just the industry, but us, but you guys as well as distributors, okay? You can see we're winning awards all around the world. Best New Product Award. We were voted number 9 out of the top 150 direct selling companies worldwide. This was a couple of years ago. We're up now to, I believe, number 63. Number 1 compensation plan in the world. We've got offices now all around the world as well, not just in 8. We've expanded to Mexico, to China, to Korea, Japan, and Europe as well, guys. And we are not stopping. We're just getting started. Okay, so this is huge. The Bill of Rights. Now, why is this a big thing? If you're a leader in a company, or if you've got aspirations to really grow a big business, you don't want that rug pulling from under your feet at any stage, okay? And this now is the legal document in writing that states that they will never, ever do this to you or I or anybody else, okay? This is what's attracting big leaders as well who are already established in other companies, because this now gives them the full, true right and protection of ownership on their business, okay? And as you can see there, at ARIIX, we understand that our reps are the lifeblood of any company. So we put our appreciation in writing with the revolutionary representative Bill of Rights. This ARIIX Bill of Rights is a contractual agreement that guarantees we have your best interest at heart. They really do, guys, okay? They are 50-50 partnership. No other company has that, all right? This is a true partnership between you and the company to ensure that whatever you create will not be affected in any way whatsoever. And you can see the different things there. We've got the right to the Partners Council, which are reps from the ground who are the voice to help, obviously, pass information from the shop floor, if you like, to the owners. We get a share in profits, true ownership and protection. We get to review compensation plan changes. Let me just say, when we first launched in the UK, all of the leaders decided that there was a better way in order for us to maximize our business. We put that to the owners, and albeit it was going to pay us more, they agreed it. They implemented it in, and that's what you now know as the team lead bonus, okay? Absolutely huge. That came from an idea from the representatives on the ground, okay? So this is great, guys. And again, you get an option to also be our experts, for which we've got one on this call who's going to be having a little chat with you guys later on. Okay, so ARIIX's compensation plan, guys, all right? As we've mentioned there, we're about unleashing our strong finances and unleashing our strong potential as well. We've got the Activate compensation plan. Now, what that is it formulates 8 different ways in which we get paid. Now, if you didn't know, most network marketing companies get paid in one of these different ways, in either a uni level, which means you can build infinity wide and you're capped so many levels deep. You have a binary where you build off in 2 legs, okay? And you have a matrix, which you can build so far wide, so far deep, but you're capped. Now, ARIIX is the first ever multi-line, patent pending, unlimited income. You can build as wide as you want and as deep as you want. There's no cap on that. And Dr. Fred Cooper has unlocked that, and it's something now that we all have access to. So again, we have the true 50% payout. You'll see a slide in a minute that shows this, okay? And we also have the auto balancing. So even if you can't build in regards to build teams or recruit, as if you're a good retailer, your volume points, what you attain each week, will balance the following week again. You don't lose it, and will pay you effectively twice from your sales. This is huge. Again, it's patent pending. Nobody else in the industry has that. You also get paid on the cost of living increase. So as you know, over time, inflation goes up as well. So the higher your check, the higher percentage of a cost of living increase gets added to that as well. Okay. And this one is really special, guys. A power re-entry. What that means now is, you imagine you're in the UK and there's a guy in China who is absolutely blowing the business out of the water, and you've connected and you've become friends. You can now also join his business in China, all right, and build with that person as a proper business relationship and be paid off another income position. So you can not only just have one businesses within ARIIX, you can have multiple. Every time you optimize lines, you get new income positions. And again, you can utilize a power re-entry, which is obtained at what we call the ultimate level. That, guys, is amazing. It's patent pending and it's an industry first. Incredible. Okay, so again, moving on. Don't really go into this too much, but again, you'll get also a percentage bonus from your global network shares when you optimize lines. You get a pay line bonus as well. And then at the very bottom there, number 10, guys, is huge. It's a savings plan bonus. And I'm very proud to say that I achieved that just over a year ago. And it's one of the most amazing feelings ever to actually be paid that and presented that on stage, a check for $10,000. Okay. And what happens is when you get to what we call a director, every week, they will pay a 15% percentage of what you've earned from the company profit into a pot. And when it hits 10K, they pay out. Okay. But if that isn't exciting enough, every 4 weeks, whatever you earn, they will also match an extra 15% and pay you again. So that's 5 paydays a month. That is amazing. It really is. You can continue to save it. You can bank it. You can invest it. The company will look after your money for you, or they'll just give it you every single 4 weeks for you to do whatever you wish. Okay. So if those of you who are bad at saving, it's certainly a great way to do that. All right. Now, the last one, guys, is the matching bonus. Okay. So I just want to explain this, that every person that you sponsor frontline or someone you sponsor directly, you will earn 15% of whatever they earn from a company profit. So if I sponsored Amelia and she does she gets paid £1,000, I would get £150 as a thank you for the company. If Amelia sponsors Pippa, that is my second generation. And let's say Pippa does £1,000, gets paid £1,000, I get paid £100 because of my matching bonus, that third generation. And then it goes down 5% up to 7 generations deep, guys. Okay, this is huge. To give you an understanding of that, the girl in China, who's the #1 in the world, sponsored 4 girls. 3 of them left, 1 stayed. Highest paid income earner in the world. Her matching bonus just off that 1 girl is in excess of 5 figures a week. That is incredible. And she, this girl just takes her products. She does 100 points a month. She's on the product, but she will get paid for life. She's rewarded on the efforts of bringing in those people. So that is huge. As I mentioned, true 50% payout. Many companies claim that they actually do this, but only ARIIX is the only compensation plan known in the industry to actually pay out 50 cents or 50 pence of every dollar or pound made in the commission structure back to the distributors. Okay, this is huge, guys. And if you look at this graph there, all right, I won't tell you too much, but I was involved with the company, bottom right corner, for which, my check 1 month was in its 4 figures. But then when I looked at how much I would have earned with this company, it was 75% more. All right. And you can imagine how much a difference that was. It was huge for the same amount of work effort. And my main goal was to get back full time, be home with my kids, and be back from that horrible environment I used to work in. Okay. So when you're thinking about all these different qualifications out there now, if you look at a nurse does an amazing job, absolutely incredible job, shift work as well, really hard, physically demanding and draining. They get paid on average 26 grand a year for 2 to 4 years worth of training. Okay. If you look at a barrister, 4 to 7 years worth of training, 45 grand a year, and an airline pilot, okay, 4 years worth of training, 78 grand. A doctor, 10 years worth of medical school. And the majority of these will leave with debt from their, their student loans, etc. That's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but you can fast accelerate that. You could be earning as much as an airline pilot if you got to work hard, with a compensation plan, with a vision, with a dream, and achieve just this, guys. Okay, you don't have to be a genius. All right, this is for everybody. The tools are there, the support's there, the teams are there to help every single one of you guys succeed. Let's just say there's a lot of people in my team, for which is over 6,000 now in 9 countries, who are earning a lot more than what you see on that board there, guys. Okay, they really are. And some people might want to come in just for £100 a week. It's there. It's achievable. Whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, your sponsor will work with you to ensure they help you to do that. Okay, so this is just an average earnings report. All right. Now, I started my business in Iraq, okay, part-time, literally working as a full-time project manager. And I got to a position that you can see at the bottom there called vice president. I did that in 6 weeks from a mobile phone in the middle of Iraq using LinkedIn, social media, and Facebook. And that brought me an average earnings, as it says there, $48,000. It's about 36,000 British pounds within 6 weeks. You know, I'm not saying everyone can do that, but it's possible and it's achievable. People have done it even quicker than that. Okay, but if you set yourself a goal, even a year from now, you could be earning a lot more than what the average age is just by taking action with a part-time business. Okay, so why are people making the transition? So many leaders, so many people are joining. The products we've already spoke about, second to none, high aim, top, pure grade, quality ingredients as well, highest standard. They're recognized on a lot of the websites, including Informed Sports, NSF, and so on. They're forward thinking and they're always evolving. Current to the trend, we always evolve and change. We can dissolve our brands and relaunch new brands current to what's trending at that particular time. That's genius. Brand strategy, as I mentioned, is part of that. Again, it allows us to have different shops within a shopping center, and then the leadership as well. You've got Tim Sales, the #1 distributor, not just in ARIIX, but also the well-known, most infamous network marketer of all time. He's an ex-US military special forces guy who generated a significant figure within a short period of time. When he left the military, he retired on a residual income of over $150,000 a month. Okay, 16 years in retirement, not one company got his attention until ARIIX launched. And when ARIIX approached him, he was in straight away because we met all of the main criteria that he looks for in a professional, ethical network marketing company. That's huge, guys, okay? Leadership, I could talk about so many different people around the UK, the world, you know, but honestly, speak to the person that's invited you to this call and they'll be able to show you more people that you can profile, okay? Timing, it's all about timing. We're about to go a huge growth spurt with the H3 for kids, H3 Transform. We've got all this exciting stuff coming in and we've got new leaders coming in as well, guys, okay? Compensation plan, second to none, highest paying in the industry. If you want to get paid what you're worth, you go to where, obviously, which company would pay. Excuse me. Okay, so what's recently changed? We've had product enhancements. Products got better. Shipping is reduced as well, so it's only £5 shipping costs now with your orders. There's no tax or freight or anything else that gets added on, as there is in a lot of other companies. It's easier to get started. We have the BOS system. We have the tools in place. We have the booklets. We have all of the samples that get sent to you, but you have access to all of your websites, which are award-winning. You have instant access to start sending links to people to take orders, make sales, and get paid straight away. We also have apps. We have an ARIIX Connect app. We have the AOR credits as well. You can do your business from your mobile phone. It really could not be any easier right now, okay? The duplication system is so easy with the H3 and the H3 Transform, all right? And then again, the new technology that's coming out every single day. We're getting updates all the time, guys. It's always evolving, okay? If you think about people who were successful years ago before the internet, imagine what you can do now with this, all right? It really is impressive, okay? And then the last couple of slides, guys, the foundations really have been laid. You know, the last few years when we launched in the UK, there was lots of ups and downs. There really was. You know, it was like a roller coaster. But we always fought through, and we got rid of all of the issues and problems that we had with like the system, the websites, and things like that. And it's just smooth, plain sailing at the minute. Don't get me wrong. You know, we are probably going to hit hurdles, but that's what leadership is all about, and that's where we all get together as groups, and we really overcome a lot of these obstacles together as one. Okay, so. Just to finish off, last couple of slides, guys, all right, spend on your future. Poor people buy liabilities, all right? They buy things that disappear, whereas rich people will buy assets. They buy things that make more money, okay? My initial investment of £35, you know, now generates me over 4 figures a week, okay? That is incredible. I don't know any business that could do that. Okay, so why I do this, guys, that was me there in the middle in Baghdad, okay, on the ranges, trading time for money. This business, this opportunity has now allowed me to not only be home full time with my kids, you know, to be able to see them every single day, every other day, every weekend, and do time with them, but also it's allowed me to create great cultures and teams, friendships within our teams as well. A couple of pictures there from the Caribbean cruise. We know we've got great incentives. You can win holidays, but also as well, we do a lot of things together. And as you can see there, guys, a camping trip. We had a mini Glastonbury last year, Team Commando, we got together. We had a live band, we had fire pits, we had like kids activities. It was amazing, but it's given us time freedom. Okay, and that's what it's all about. Right? At the end of the day, you want to be paid what you're worth, but you want to be able to create time, okay? Because time is precious, and once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. So lastly, unleash your potential. That's what we do, guys. We allow you to unleash your potential. This company focuses on our core 4 values, which is a healthy body by taking and consuming our products, personal development for which you grow from help from your team, from your sponsor, and even yourself as well. You're going to be outside your comfort zone, as we all are in certain circumstances, but it helps you to become a better person. It really does. And that's where the magic happens, okay? Generous heart, ARIIX are about giving back. They really are, in so many different ways, okay? You'll see that when you obviously take a look at the opportunity in further detail or speak to the person that's invited you to this, this presentation. And then lastly, stronger finances, guys, all right? You want to get paid what you're worth. We're the company that does that, okay? We will back you all the way. All right, so that's it from me. I'm going to close down the slideshow now, all right, and we're going to hand over in a second to Pippa. But I just want you to look at this picture quickly, okay, because success, as you can see there, in any business always happens, all right, after the first phase is gone. The first couple of phases, as in the first few years of business, we're established. We just hit and smashed over 200 million in sales last year. We're rocketing well over to 300 million plus this year. We're constantly growing. We're evolving. We're breaking records. We're winning awards. Okay. We're at the very bottom of that hockey stick, guys. All right. And 2019, we're going to shoot and accelerate right the way up to 2 and all the way up to 3. But guess what? When we get to 3, it doesn't plateau out because we've got a brand strategy in place that allows us to continually grow. All right. So that's it for me, guys. I'm going to hand you over now to an amazing, incredible woman who's part of our ARIIX Wellness Council. She's also part of, I'm just going to check this in, stop sharing. Okay, part of our Athletes Council as well. I've got the pleasure of knowing her personally, working alongside her. She's a Olympic medalist, and she's represented a few countries. I'm sure she's going to be able to share all that with us right now. So Pippa, over to you.
Hi, Tick. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, not quite an Olympic medalist, but I'm...
Right, let me just delete you then. I'm joking.
No, my name's Pippa Tully, but I am in my spare time. Let's say I am a triathlete as well, and a few years ago I set myself some big goals to try and compete for my country, and I managed to get in. And it's basically I just kept on going, and I competed for New Zealand as an age group triathlete. And then when I came back to the UK, I managed to qualify for Great Britain as well and competed for them for a few years. And I honestly say that I've always been quite sporty, but the reason I got involved in this business is because of the products. Actually, to be honest, I used to find that training was always intense, hard. You kind of generally are only having one day off in about 10 days or something like that. So it's full on. And, if you're a mum as well, you're running a busy household, etc. And then you're training on top of that. Social life can go down the pan. You've got to be up early, in the pool, stuff like that. I was getting really tired. I picked up bugs. I remember at one point breaking down. I was so tired in one of my training sessions. But when I came across supplementation, it absolutely changed everything. So, I literally every morning without fail, I'll be on these 2 products and a little bit of a beauty boost as well that goes in there. And really what that is a cellular nutrition, and it just meant that I could have that, digest it pretty quickly, nice and gentle on the tummy, and train really well because my body was fueled. And then also looking at supplementation in terms of minerals and vitamins, etc. Absolute no-brainer. It changed everything for me. It just meant that I could train harder. I performed better, and as I said, I wasn't catching illnesses so much. It was fantastic. So, and in terms of the business, when I realised actually I could actually make a business out of it and earn a bit of money, that suited me down to the ground as well. So rather than going off for days on end working in events, which is what I was doing before, it meant that I could work from home and work around the children and always be there for them, which was fantastic. I had no problem whatsoever recommending what I was using because of having such a good experience, I suppose, from supplementation. I'm just an absolute advocate. Even if you eat healthily, I think, you cannot really get all the nutritional benefit from food these days. The planet's very over-farmed, and the amount of variety that you need to have in your food to be able to optimize your nutrition is quite hard these days. So that's why it is an insurance policy for me. It gives me energy. I feel great, and roll on, because it's when you get older, you want to be feeling great, not cranky and getting low in energy and things like that. So I've been feeling fantastic. So that's my testimonial. I won't keep you and bore you, but anyone that wants to know any more, or is interested in triathlon, wants to know any more about that, then more than happy for you to get in contact with me. So thanks.
Thank you so much, Pippa. Right, okay, guys, this woman is on the Athletes Council with ARIIX. So, you've achieved so much in your life, and you're recognised for that. And the fact that you're in this business and you're advocate to the products, and you're enjoying them yourself, and you are recommending them, for me, I'm in the right place. So thank you so much, Pippa. I literally an hour ago messaged you and said, is there any way you can jump on this call? So thank you last minute.
No problem.
Jumping on. I just want to say to you guys as well, so as Gareth was going through the slides and we're talking about awards, okay, a lot of our products have won what we call a Stevie Award. Now, a Stevie Award to network marketing is like the Oscars for the film industry. Okay, so it is huge. So to have our products that have literally won these incredible awards, which are like Oscar winning, that is something really special. So just know that you've got the right company, you've got the right compensation plan, you've got the right products, you've got the right team. We will work together, and we're going to make this absolutely awesome.
When you are ready to start, let's get it moving together. Let's make it happen.